So let's have a look at the tarot today, starting out with the Three of Swords. So you could be really down today. It's the heart of break. It's the card of heartbreak, the Three of Swords. It's also the card that shows us that something needs to be healed within ourselves. Again, I am inclined to tell you it's a good perspective to have that we're being looked after by the universe and everything is working out for me. And if there seems to be a hurdle or something in my way and something being prevented, I'm not being punished. I'm actually being helped. Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you to heal yourself, do the inner work, and create the life that you really want to live. This is today's tarot, and it's for Friday the 21st of June 2024, and it's for all signs. So let's see what's in the energies for everybody today. The Sentinel, again, you're being protected. We had this out yesterday. It said we were being protected and just delayed before something can happen to protect us from some aspect that is not for us or that we don't need to go through. So I guess we're still in that energy then. And curiosity, be curious. Be curious. I mean, coming from the perspective of things are always working out for me, and so any kind of delay must be in my favor. It's a good way to look at it. Wild. Wild. Believe in your otherworldly beauty. Dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. Believe in yourself as well, you know, in this protection from the universe. Things are working out for us. As I said yesterday, we see it in hindsight. Let's get some tarot out and find out more. Now I offer private readings, energy healings, and breakthrough coaching from my website, BeHealing.com. You'll see your links popping up there throughout this video for those. If you're so inclined, you can book yourself in. I do get everything out within 48 hours of you ordering them. So let's have a look at the tarot today, starting out with the Three of Swords. So you could be really down today. It's the heart of break. It's the card of heartbreak, the Three of Swords. It's also the card that shows us that something needs to be healed within ourselves. Again, I am inclined to tell you it's a good perspective to have that we're being looked after by the universe and everything is working out for me. And if there seems to be a hurdle or something in my way and something being prevented, I'm not being punished. I'm actually being helped. Five of Cups. This is regrets. If you're feeling down today about something not happening, you could be putting it on yourself, and don't do it. Don't let this bring your energy down. It's like little kids, you know, when you're stopping a little toddler from like grabbing onto something really hot, and then they start crying and having a tantrum because they wanted to do that, but you're preventing them from hurting themselves. It's a good thing, right? And so you could be the toddler today. You could be that toddler like kicking and screaming because you weren't allowed to do something that was going to hurt you. And perhaps you're not seeing how it could hurt you, as the toddler doesn't either. The Sun is really happiness. Really happiness. What was wrong with me today? I must be low blood sugar. Really happiness. Really happy for some reason. So, you know, in two different energies today. It could be all day you're not very happy, and then in the evening, hey. King of Wands and the Four of Swords. King of Wands is someone that gets stuff done. You might be relaxing while someone else gets something done for you. King of Wands is a very attractive kind of a person. Got a lot of charisma. They get stuff done. They tend to be leaders, and yeah, they can be really attractive too. And this Four of Swords, I'm getting that this is your energy, so you might be resting up while they're making the effort somehow. Three of Swords, tell us about this heartbreak. Yesterday we were disappointed. Today we're heartbroken. So, wow. We've taken that to the next level, right? Which is a spiral downwards, and we don't really want to go there. The World. Cycle is ending, the Four of Inspiration, and we're building solid foundations. We had new beginnings yesterday, but we're just having to wait for them because we're being protected from something. So don't let it break your heart. Don't let it take your energy down. Patience is what it's about, and it's not just patience. But it's regulating our emotions while we're being patient. That's the tricky bit, right? It's not letting it get us down while we're waiting. And we could just pivot. You can just pivot, you know. It's like, oh, this isn't working out at the moment. Well, I'm going to do this instead. Just go with the flow. Go with what is flowing. And it's like, oh, that'll sort itself out in time. I'm just going to focus on this. I'm just going to read my book. You know, last night, on the day of recording this, last night I was invited to a party, and with an hour to go until the party was starting, even though it was a really early party at 6:30, I am someone that goes to bed very early. And so at 6:30, I'm usually in my PJs. I'm usually winding down by then. The sun is setting here then, and so all I wanted to do was relax and read my book. I was starting to get sleepy, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to go to the party. I'm going to do that, and didn't. Even though it could have been good at the party, but I knew if it wasn't, then I would just come home like shortly after I'd gone, and then end up doing the thing that I wanted to do anyway. So I needed to listen to myself. So I don't know why I'm sharing that, but there could be solid foundations here if you just temper yourself and go with what you want to do. As I said, you pivot. Reunion of souls is behind that. Oh, so you could be waiting on someone else. Interesting. So if you're like waiting for an opportunity, you could be waiting for someone else to be ready. 5 of Cups, but you've got regret, so you are putting it on yourself, even though I've told you not to. Internal conflict, 5 of Voices, Tower. It's like, why is it all falling apart? So, right, you're really taking it there. So it's not just spiraling downwards, you're going right there. Why is it everything falling apart? And it's all my fault. Burdens are on me. Wow. I've not seen a spiral downwards quite like this before. Sorry if you're going through this, but don't do that to yourself. It's just a frame of mind. It is just a frame of mind. What if everything's working out for you? Try and turn that around. Perhaps that's what you're doing, because then you get happy. What's behind that? Changes. There's the changes. Okay, so I feel like you guys, you've got yourself ready for change here, and you're ready for it, and it's like, no, it's not happening. Yeah, just as you've plucked up enough courage to face change, then the timing isn't quite right, and it's like you might be losing your nerve. Now it could be around that might be why you started spiraling downwards. Perhaps you don't believe in yourself enough that you're still going to have the courage in a few days' time when this could be happening. Anyway, turn it around, because you could be really happy like this. Pivot, do something else, go with the flow, do something else instead. Sign of inspiration, something will be revealed to you. Protect yourself as well. Protect your heart and your feelings. Just pivot and go, okay, if the universe isn't putting that on, then I'm just going to do something that I would like instead. Protect your happiness and truth. And it is the truth. So you might be uncovering a negative perspective within yourself, like somewhere you'll quite easily go like, everything works against me and everything falls apart, you know. Things like that. A story that you've been telling yourself that brings you down. You could be revealing that within yourself too. King of Wands, 4 of Swords, but then someone does something for you. They're cooking dinner or something like that. I don't know, taking you out for a meal so that you can relax. Yeah. Oh, they're planting a seed, no less. Okay, well, the Ace of Materials could be a long-term thing as well. So someone steps forward. So they could see you like in a funk, and then they step forward to do something for you. They're actually planting a seed there for the long term. So this could turn into something more. So for some of you, you could have this funky energy at work and like, you know, like, pah, and then someone steps in, someone notices, and it's like, just relax, put your feet up. I've got this sorted. Psychic development is behind that. And you might think, oh, this person's giving to me. Doesn't have to be a man that's King of Wands, but it is someone that gets stuff done, doing something for you. Interesting. You know, sometimes we think that we need to be independent and all of that and handling everything, but sometimes when we break down and we give up, that other people step in and go, let me help you there. Are you the kind of person that doesn't ask for help? Perhaps that is the truth that you're revealing to yourself today. That perhaps you should ask for help before things break down. Perhaps you should ask for help with your mental state, you know, perspective. When you feel yourself going on that downward spiral, perhaps it's time to call up a friend that's very positive thinking and say, look, this is happening and this is what I'm making it mean. And they'll say, you know, it doesn't have to be that. It could be working out for you. And so Ask for help. What about our love lives today? We've got freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. In your love life. Interesting. This King of Wands might have something to do with that. Just with that Ace of Materials, it feels like they're invested. You know? Invested in you. Release your blocks, but you're blocked to it. You see, you're free, and it could happen, and you're blocking it. That's what this is saying here. Don't block it. There's this very tantrum kind of an energy today. Well, you might not, you know, you might be cool with it. You're like, I'm all over it, Claire, I'm pivoting. These energies are about, and I got the invitation, but I decided not to reply to it. And I decided just to read my book instead, and I'm all good. Well, good for you if that's the case. You've got influence and freedom here. Free. You're free. The message again that you're free. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Someone influencing you? Got fears. Fears about wild abandon and come hither. Fears about drawing someone toward you, giving them the green light. And the fears about wild abandon, perhaps the way that other people will see you, betray, people taking you if you throw caution to the wind and you go with something here. Perhaps this King of Wands character. Let's find out more. What else have we got in the energies, or what might be around today? We've got an egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. We've got 4-leaf clover. Great and good fortune. We have a rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Oh, we've got a club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Yeah, don't do that. Well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer, but this is just a bit of fun. If you want to book yourself in for a private reading, you're very welcome to do that. I'll pop a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box below. Now, I'll get everything out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. Apart from the weekly reads, I have a program where I do weekly reads. You get that on the Saturday or the Sunday, ready for the week ahead. Find all of that in the description box below. Anyway, how best to deal with these energies today? I've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is actually a stroke of luck for you. Whether you believe it or not, the universe is working in your favor. There's an element of fate going on here. This is the way it's got to be, is what I just heard. So don't fight it then. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is yes. Go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave a comment as well. It's the full moon tomorrow as well, so make sure you're subscribed to watch that full moon reading, because the energies again are amping up, and perhaps this is what it's about the last 2 days. It has been getting a bit gnarly, the energies, so check that out. Consider being a member. There should be a join button down there somewhere. I hope it works now. Where you can join, and you'll get invited along to some private live shows that I'll be doing as well, where I'll be giving mini reads. I'd love to have you as a member and supporting my channel. That would be great. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Let's get out of here. Have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow.